Hey guys, it's me, Jessica Seay. This video is going to be a little bit different because it's going to talk about my recent journey to Honduras for spring break, but I will get more into that after the song. Hold on, I'm thirsty. Sorry, I just got like a dry throat, like you really wanted to know that. Okay, this song is definitely written from God's perspective on the world and just how He never leaves, and just that there is no fear in the name of Jesus. Here we go. I've seen children cry, I've seen mothers die, I've seen fathers lost, I've seen families torn apart, but I'm right here, I'm right here, so don't you fear. I've seen teens abused, I've seen women so confused, I've seen men abused, I've seen relationships fuse, but I'm right here, I'm right here, so don't you fear. I've heard children laugh, I've heard mothers clap, I've heard fathers cheer, I've heard families oh so near, 'cause I'm right here, I'm right here, so don't you fear. I've heard teens pray, I've heard women unafraid, I've heard men be a friend, I've heard relationships that didn't end, 'cause I'm right here, I'm right here, so don't you fear, so don't you fear, so don't you fear. Alright, so that was the song, and you can probably, I hope that you can tell that God is always here and He will never leave you or forsake you, and there really is no reason to be afraid because God's got it all under control, and He's there. Just call on His name and He'll be there. So this past week for spring break, I went with a group of members from my church to Honduras with Compassion International. This is my second year going, and what we do is we go around to the different compassion projects in the area that we stay. We visited 4, and we got to see the sponsored children that from our church and our own sponsored children, just hang out and love on them and get to see what they're all about. And we also get to do home visits, bringing certain families food and necessities, and I think that it was just an amazing time. Honduras is very dear to my heart, and so is Compassion International. Compassion International changes a family's life one child at a time by giving the child the things that they need so that they can be successful in life and to grow and know Christ. And that's what success is all about, is to know Christ, share His gospel, and just see a world change. And as for myself, I sponsored 2 children. One, his name is Orzak. He is from Thailand. I've been sponsoring him, I think 3 or 4 years, maybe less. I'm really unsure. He is 14. He is very sweet. He loves to draw pictures. I recently got a letter from him saying that the family Christmas gift I gave him allowed the Compassion people to buy him a blanket. And that broke my heart because I take for granted everything I have, and that's not okay, such as a blanket to keep me warm when I'm cold or a pillow for my head. He got a blanket and he was so happy. He was so proud of it, and that just struck me that Compassion in other countries, even if you can't visit them, do things significant in that child's life. The child affects 30 people around them in their community. How amazing is that? and I've seen it first or second hand, I don't know which way to use that term, in Honduras. While in Honduras, I felt God leading me to sponsor another child, so I'm able to visit more often, and I was able to sponsor a little girl named Amy. She is very special, as well as Warzak, but with her, I sponsored her, and I was thinking later on, she looks so familiar. Why? So my mom and I went through pictures from 2 years ago, found the picture I needed, and realized it was her. I met her 2 years ago. I have pictures of her from 2 years ago. Her mother was so dear to my heart 2 years ago, and God just orchestrated this to come together, and I sponsored her, and the compassion team worked so hard for me to go visit their home, and it was so humbling to go over there. And she had moved houses several times, but this one she had a bed. The mother had a bed, the children had a place to sleep. And it was just so wonderful. She was so grateful for the things that we brought, and I think it was shocking because they'd had very little notice before we came. So on Thursday we went to a children's museum in Tegucigalpa, where we were staying with our compassion children, the ones that we sponsored as a group. And my little girl looked through this little thing. You look through here, and there's a mirror on the other side, and I was like, ugh, a mirror. Ugh. So I backed away, and my translator is next to me, who was very awesome, by the way, and Amy goes up and looks through, and she goes, there's a woman inside of there. And things like a mirror that we have everywhere because we love to look at ourselves, she had no idea. She didn't know that was her. It's stuck with me, and it's like, it's cute, but it's very true. The things that we have here, they don't have over there. You must understand that. They don't have mirrors. A lot of them don't have beds. They don't have a house bigger than the size of my bathroom, which is not very big, but it's a good size. And some of them have even smaller than that. And for us to complain about the little things that we don't have the latest technology, that we don't have this or that, to go to this country and see poverty in a way that I've never lived is so humbling. You want to know why? Because I don't think they're impoverished. Because they have more joy, more love, and more excitement to learn about Christ than us as Americans do as a whole. America is spiritually impoverished, as well as other countries, but living here, I can say that. But going there, seeing these children full of joy, but seeing children here in America just want more and more and more and more. They want an iPhone at the age of 5. But Amy got a backpack full of goodies. I gave her a teddy bear, and she said that she never let go of it through the night. I'm gonna cry because this is just so important to look outside of ourselves and help a child in need and a family in need. And it's just, her mother's testimony was amazing, and I just can't tell you how grateful I am for Compassion International. Our family sponsors a child from World Vision as well, and they do a great job. I've just never been with World Vision the way I've been with Compassion. And just for $38 a month, you can change a child's life. Writing letters is the most important thing besides your money, because they hold that dear in their hearts. They hold it in their pockets. They have them collected. They show their friends. They're proud because someone in America loves them. This is a necklace that Amy gave me. She took it off of herself and said, I want to give this to my sponsor. That's a big deal. If I gave off one of my necklaces, okay, that's whatever, I can go buy a new one. It's not the same in another country. So with that, I could just go on and on. With that said, go to Compassion International website and sponsor a child today. $38 a month. If you don't have that money, maybe there's some things like Starbucks that can be rationed to save money. It's just a great opportunity for children to be a part of sponsorship, to connect with another child in a different country. I just think it's a great thing. If you have any questions about it, you can look on their website, on Compassion's website, as well as email me, Facebook me, message me on YouTube, text me, call me. So whatever, I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. Alright, see you later. Bye.